This is the Taifeng M10 Max dash cam, but a dash camera with a great big difference to anything you've possibly seen or even used before. So we're going to have a quick product review on this product, and I am going to put some links in the description down there below if you're interested in more details or buying this and you're thinking, oh, it's just a dash cam. This is much more than just a dash cam. So I've unboxed everything and already taken things out so you can see what comes in the box. So first of all, the camera here at the front is movable up and down and left to right. It's got a swivel camera on it, but once this is mounted into your car, if you look here, we have got a further two cameras on the side, one here, and then comes with this also is a reverse camera that can be mounted into the rear window of your vehicle. There's a double-sided tape there to mount this, and it swivels, and then this just plugs into here. But what this will do, this will emerge all the viewings from the dash camera into 360 degrees. So you're recording the traffic in front of where you are, you're recording what's going on behind you, you're recording also what's going on either side, and the side cameras can all be moved. It's very quick and simple to set up. I'll go through that shortly, but just for now I'm just going to put the dash cam there. And as I say, it comes complete with the reverse cam with a lot of wire on it. I'm going to show you the mounts in a moment, and there's a way to clip these on and off. It took me a minute to actually figure it out, so I'll share that with you. But we've got some electronic little mounts here to put on your windscreen if you did want to use the double-sided mounts. So there's a couple of spare ones here for the front dash cam and a couple of spare ones here for the rear. This all comes in a little accessories bag. Oh. It comes complete with a 128GB SD card. Get that. So when you get this, it actually has an SD card in it. We've got a USB-A to USB-C. Again, I'll show you some of the attachments on here, how you actually fit this. I'm going to put into there. We've got a cigarette lighter plug. I call it a cigarette lighter plug, like a 12 volt cigarette. I call it a cigarette lighter plug. And this is fabulous. This is actually powered by a USB-C, so there's no quirky, unusual cables. It comes with a small trim removal tool. We've got some little, pick these up and show you, some little clips to neaten up any wiring that you've got. It's got some Velcro straps as well for doing the same for wiring and things like that, so you can pull in your wires together. This is fabulous. It's actually got a USB-A to a micro SD card reader, so it actually comes with its own reader. So you can control this and view your files either by the app or by taking the SD card out the camera and plugging it into here. And I've not seen on the dash cams before, it has got a CPL, like a neutral density filter. So this comes in a separate box and it can be screw mounted onto the camera. If I can just get that on here. There you go. And so this camera is all movable up and down, left to right, but it's absolutely fabulous. It's got a 37mm CPL filter on that. That is so unusual. For the mount, I mentioned earlier, to put a mount on, you see it's got the two little prongs here, and you've got a little sucker mount here to here. It clips into place. If I can try and show you this a bit, it's a little bit fiddly trying to film, and then it clips back by pull it back towards you, click, and then to release it you sort of push it away towards the lens and out it comes. It took me a minute to actually figure that out. On the back here we've got a power in, that's your micro SD card, sorry, micro SD card, Type C connector, micro USB card, you've got a jack here for your rear camera, and you've got your little speakers to pick this up. We're going to run through in a moment now some of the menu functions on here, because there's things you can do to set this up initially, and it's simple. So as I say, it's yeah, it's really neat, really neat. As I say, you've got your front camera, you've got your rear camera, and obviously everything all comes all boxed up. Silly me, I forgot to mention it also comes with a instruction book, and there's a QR code to download the app onto your phone to make the magic happen. Right, so I'm just filming this inside. I've just got this powered by a little power bank, and you can see we've got all 4 cameras showing. As I say, I'm just recording this inside, so just to prove, there's a little camera there. If I give a little wave, oops, it's upside down, but that's me there. So that can obviously go into the rear window of the camera. To get into your settings, if you press this button here, you'll now see you've got a number of icons that you can scroll through, and you've got left, right and things like that. So we're connected to the Wi-Fi. You can do the infrared LEDs. You've got options to choose how long you want to loop record for. So you've got 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We've got this set on to 2 minutes. You've got your G sensor, whether what the sensitivity is on it. There is a parking mode on this. You would need the parking kit for this. Different languages, the volume of the device, screensavers on and off. You can do your clock settings, whatever you need to do as well. And if you click the manual button, go there. Format the SD card for the first time use, and you've got a reset button, and then if you go back and 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 back, you've got all the buttons to come out. This is now showing the GPS status of the satellites. If you click OK, you can see all the satellites that it's picking up and the GPS status. You've got speed adjust, so you can make this so it's well, you'll see, so you can up or down your speed on here as well. So you click OK and go back. Speed unit, you can switch between kilometers, miles an hour, or you can actually turn that off. Different time zones, and if you want to be on a daylight setting. What I will do, once this is installed in the car, I will quickly just show you the app, and then obviously we'll get some files on it. So that's the camera now, as you can see, a little bit more closer up. Let's try and focus in on it. That's got the neutral density filter in. It's got your side ones on it, and over here you've got your other side one on it, and then your front camera tilt switch, move it about. There's your, so it's the writing's the right way up. You can see the settings on here, and at the moment we've just got this in on the sucker mount, but yeah, it's and then, as I say, here on the back, you can turn the these images off, and I think, if I remember rightly, if I press, yeah, you can scroll through the cameras by pressing this one onto whichever camera you wanted to view full screen, and then you've got 4 cameras on there. So we're just going to quickly show you the app, and as you can see, you've got a live view with it here. You can do a record if you wanted to,
This is the rear camera that we're looking at, and we can flip the different cameras looking outside the passenger camera. And then we've got one at the front that's looking at myself. Here I am looking out of the driver's side window. There we are, just to prove that this was live. And we can flip the camera again to the front camera. We can then flick the cameras as you wanted to via the app. And we can also look at some of the device settings that you can also do via the app here, which is fairly straightforward. And then the smashing thing with this is we can go to the recorder storage and have a look at some of the clips that the dash camera has taken. And then what you can then do, you can select one if you wanted to go and play it via the app. And we can, it's not really showing very clear here, but we can actually make this full screen as well. Fairly simple. Then we can come out, we can download them via the app, or you can take the SD card out of the dash camera and load the files onto your laptop, which is a very simple, quick and easy way to do it.
Taisfong, is it a Taisfong or T-Sfong? The M10 Max dash camera with 4 cameras. You've just seen some footage there. I could have put them into 4 little squares, but I've sort of just done quite a longish sort of clip of some of the footage of me travelling down the road, so you can see the quality of that. So this is not only recording what's going on in front of you and what's going on behind you, but also out of your side windows. So if you say had a road rage incident, or you had somebody come up to your window, start knocking on your window, you wound down the window and an incident happened, this will be recording it. Nice, safe and secure. So it's got the built-in GPS, you've got the Wi-Fi setting so you can connect it onto your phone app that you've actually seen. It includes a 128GB SD card. It's got the CPL filter on the lens to help stop reflection, built-in G sensor, and you can get a hardwire kit if you wanted to enable the parking mode. As you've seen, it's compact, easy to fit, and the quality, well, speaks for itself, doesn't it? There are links down there in the description below if you want to find any more information. Smashing a thumbs up would be fantastic, and thanks ever so much for watching.